If you haven't seen my video on the Eweadn S9 Ultra, I would check that out first because I go a little more into detail about what the mouse has to offer, because today we'll just be reviewing the S9 Ultra's little brother, the S9 Max. Now let's get straight to the point. They are pretty much the exact same mouse. The only advertised differences are the weight. The Max is 59 grams while the Ultra is 63. So yeah, very minimal difference. I honestly can't tell if there's a weight difference. If you blindfolded me and told me to compare the two mice, I would not know the difference. But yeah, the coating is their metallic anti-slip surface coating, while the Ultra has the premium nano ice skin coating. Yeah, it just feels how it looks. It's a very glossy feeling mouse, and to be honest, it does become a problem for me because I have very sweaty hands. My room is hot all the time, so I'm always sweating, and it just gets super slippery when there's a lot of moisture. While the premium nano ice coating, I'd say it's one of the best coats I've ever tried. My grip is not going anywhere on the Ultra, but the metallic coating I do have a problem with. But luckily they do include grip tape, so yeah. The S9 Max, even though it's lighter, it only has the 3395 PixArt sensor, while the Ultra has the 3950. But yeah, other than those differences, they come with the same stock skates. They both have tri-mode connectivity and the exact same switches. So yeah, it's literally just the sensor, the coating, and the weight that is different. If you didn't watch my previous video on the S9 Ultra, the skates were pretty mid. They're a little bit better than the G Pro Superlight skates, but they are far from being the best. They're not bad, they're usable, they just feel really muddy. But I mean, with this price point, you can't really expect much. The mouse still feels super good. With the Obsidian dot skates, I still think that this mouse feels better than the black VIPER V3 Pro. But yeah, like the coating, I think the coating is just a little too slippery for me. I was never a fan of glossy coats. Although it looks cool, the parrot green colorway is super nice. This is more of a mouse I just have on display rather than using competitively. If you're trying to play more competitively, longer gaming sessions, and you're trying to take FPSs more seriously, then I feel like the weight difference between the Max and the Ultra, like, it doesn't matter. You get a better sensor in this one, although it's gonna be hard to tell a difference. It does give you that tiny competitive edge, but also the coating will just last you longer when you play games. So yeah, if you do have to pick between the Max and the Ultra, if you're trying to take gaming more seriously, I'd probably pick the Ultra. But if you're going for aesthetics, I think the Max does look super cool, and it's a little bit lighter. And once again, the Kale White Sword switches do feel super crisp, super clean. The side buttons are very nice, once again. Yeah, definitely better than my copy of my VIPER. But yeah, the Max is just a super clean looking mouse. I wouldn't recommend it over the Ultra if you're trying to focus on competitive gaming, but that doesn't mean you should always get the Ultra over the Max, because the differences you really won't be able to tell other than the coating. But if you really like the look of this mouse, then yeah, go for it. It's definitely not a bad mouse at all. The build quality is super solid, way better than my VIPER. I think these smaller companies just care a lot more about how their mice turn out compared to already well-known companies. Like, yeah, there's like no creaking, no flex. Yeah, super well built together. In the unboxing, we have a user manual, some extra skates and grip tape, a USB-C cable, the 8K polling dongle, and of course, the mouse itself. So yeah, basically in conclusion, I feel like the only deal breaker of getting this mouse would be the glossy coating. If you do have sweaty hands or slippery hands, then this might be a problem for you, unless you're willing to take that sacrifice for the looks, or maybe you can use grip tape as well. You can do that. Other than that, yeah, you also have the S9 Ultra as an option. But in terms of build quality, in terms of feel, I've had so many nitpicky details with the VIPER V3 Pro, but these, I feel like there's nothing. So yeah, I still think that these mice are better than the V3 Pro. But yeah, that's it. See ya.